Today we're going to be taking a look at the replacement hardware for our Aries running board. If you've had your running board set up for a while, you might start noticing that your boards might feel a little bouncy, and that might be because your hardware is starting to rust out on you. Just like our neighbor here on this 20-year-old vehicle, it started to get corroded to the point where it actually fell completely through. And this is where we went ahead and just threw some new brackets on, got some new bolts for them, and got his boards mounted back up. Now when you get this kit, it's just going to be the brackets itself and the hardware to attach the running boards. You're not actually going to receive your running boards. This is going to be a direct replacement for the hardware to your running boards. Now your installation may vary depending on the year of the vehicle and how old your running boards actually are, but while I was going through this, I came up with some tips I'm going to go ahead and walk you through. Whether you're going to be taking off your old ones or putting new ones on your vehicle, this is still going to mount up the same. Obviously, if you're taking off your old ones, you want to remove those first, like we are today on this truck. Now we're going to start by mounting up the front bracket for the driver's side, and all your hardware will have a letter stamped on it. So DF is going to be for driver front, PF will be for passenger front. There will be one for C and R, so rear and center. You'll need to remove this bolt here. That's just going to be for the jounce bumper, and that's where our bracket's going to go up. If you were taking off old ones, that would have already been on the bracket. Now, when we go to mount this driver's side bracket up, you'll have this narrow side here. That's going to need to go towards this clear line out here. Once you got that all sorted away, we can go ahead and take our 12mm bolt, put that up into place, and tighten that down by hand. And we're just going to hang all this on here loosely for now. We'll run that up later once we get the running boards attached. And we're going to go ahead and do that with the remaining brackets, all using the same 12mm bolt. You'll have one split washer and then your outside washer as well. Now we're going to go ahead and get the rear bracket installed. This is going to be the more rectangular one. You're going to want this hole to face outwards, so it's going to basically point towards the front of the vehicle on both sides. Now once you got the replacement brackets in place, you're going to want to leave those loose before you attach the running boards. We'll use our 1/2-inch bolt with the split and the standard washer, and we'll go ahead and put that through the back here. Now if you're doing this by yourself, you might have to play with it a little bit to make sure it's going in straight. Once you got it going in straight, you can go ahead and get that ran all the way down from there. Now I repeated that step with the rear bracket as well. And now we're going to go ahead and get the center attached. And you're going to get a little bag with this 8mm screw with a lock washer and a standard washer on it. And the bag will also say only attached to sidebars, and that's just meaning the center piece here. There'll be a weld nut on the back side of this bar that you'll run this into. Alright, now that we got that on there hand tight, we're going to go ahead and get all the bolts snugged up. Now I'm going to go ahead and get the bolt attached to the running board as snug as we can, because there are no torque specs listed in the instructions. Now that we got that bolt going to our running board tightened down, we're going to go ahead and get the bracket to the frame tightened down. There's no torque setting here either, so we're just going to get this as snugged up as much as we can. Whether your hardware is rusted through or damaged, this is going to be a great direct replacement for your Aries running boards to save those and keep using those for time to come. And that was a look at the direct replacement hardware for your Aries running boards.